I just wonder what is under this. Like, I'm very curious and I really want to know what is under this. Let's see. Okay, everybody, let's go back. Go back. I'm not showing you guys. So, today on my channel, I'm going to show you guys how I prepare a one pot chicken and rice. You need the chicken, your parboiled rice. I also have here some mixed spice, salt, pepper, curry powder, some Italian spice and all that. I have my sliced onion, and finally I have tomato paste. Oh, before I forget, olive oil too. So I mixed all those spices together because I'm going to make I'll call it a marinade. I don't know, but I didn't add lemon juice to this one. I just added a little bit of olive oil. Yeah, I just eyeballed the quantity there. So I'm going to mix this very well so I'll not get lumps. Then, tada, we are done. So I'll add this to, or I would pour it into the chicken. Yeah, I'm using chicken thighs, by the way. It's actually very juicy part of the chicken. This is not chicken breast, it's chicken thighs. So I added this, and yeah, you have to wash your hands for this, or you wear a glove. And I'll mix that. After mixing it, I'll let it sit for, let's say, 30 minutes to 1 hour. You can let it sit for as low as 15 minutes, but I'm leaving it for 30 minutes so that the spices would penetrate the chicken thighs. So in a hot pan, you drizzle in some oil, little oil, then start placing the chicken thighs. So I'm going to let that, well, I'm placing one side first, so I'm going to let one side cook or fry for give or take 5 minutes before I flip it over. So I added rosemary leaves, sprigs of rosemary leaves. I forgot to point it out when I was listing the ingredients. So I added rosemary leaves for, an extra kick to it. So I let it fry for 5 minutes before I flip it over to the next side. Yeah, I'm not going to let it cook all through because I'm putting this in the oven, so it cooks through in the oven. But just fry one side for 5 minutes before flipping over to the other side for another 5 minutes or less. So I'm done frying it. This is like approximately 10 minutes after I put it in the hot oil. So I'm going to take off or take out all the chicken thighs. I'm actually holding myself here so that I don't end up trying to taste it. But don't worry, I can how do you say it, overcome this temptation, because temptation is really, really high. So in the same pan, I add my sliced onions. Yeah, I'm going to fry the onion for about 30 seconds so that I can release that aroma. I know some people don't like onion. I don't really know why, but I love onion, so I put it almost in all my meals. Almost, not in all. So after that, I would add the tomato paste and let it fry. At least I fry to remove that sour taste. Yeah, to remove that sour taste. So for some people, you might not really want to do this part while it's on fire, but I prefer doing this part, adding the water or the chicken stock while the um, tomato paste is still on the heat. You might want to do it after, but I want to do it now, or I like doing it now so that I can get the contents, every content of this pan. So leave it a little bit before taking it out. I have my casserole dish here with me. Yeah, it's an oven safe dish, so it's not going to blow up in the oven. I add the tomato mix, the already fried tomato mix in the casserole dish, and I add extra because I didn't use chicken stock. I'm actually going to spice this up, add my pepper, my salt, my stock cubes if you want to, or you can just use any sort of spice. Just spice it to your taste. So I'll add the parboiled rice and mix it thoroughly. After mixing it, I'll add enough water to cover the rice. So the amount of water I normally add is up to, let's say if I'm using a cup of rice, I'll add, give or take, 1.5 cups, depending. So here I'm using 2 cups, so I think I added 2 cups extra or so, but it was just enough to cover the rice. So I learned this particular trick from a YouTuber too. That should be Zilicious. Yeah, I learned it from her, and ever since then it has been working for me. So yeah, let's not forget our chicken thighs. I'm going to place the chicken thighs on the rice. Just arrange it in, well, no particular pattern, but yeah, just arrange it properly. So I'll cover this with a foil to trap the steam, which helps cook the rice. And I'm going to put this in an oven for about an hour, a temperature of, let's say, 180 degrees, or at least 150. So 1 hour after I removed this. I let it sit for 5 minutes before I opened it. Then here we are. Here, as you can see, this is the rice, all cooked and soft. So I'm going to serve myself a very good portion, or I say healthy portion, because the carb should be like give or take a fist size, and the protein more than that. So I'm going to enjoy this. You can eat it with any other thing you want, but let me enjoy myself. See you guys.